The Beguiled, a Southern Gothic film from 1971, featured two remarkable actresses who shared the screen with Clint Eastwood, Geraldine Page and Elizabeth Hartman. Both women brought depth to their roles in a story that explores complex themes of desire, manipulation, and the psychological impact of war. Tragically, their lives ended much too soon, shrouding their impressive contributions to cinema in an aura of sadness. Geraldine Page, who played the character Martha, was an acclaimed actress with a wealth of talent and experience. Despite her professional triumphs, she struggled with personal demons throughout her life. Page passed away in 1987, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances that resonated with audiences. Elizabeth Hartman, who portrayed the character Edwina, captivated viewers with her nuanced portrayal. Her promising career was cut short when she took her own life in 1987. Hartman faced battles with mental health that overshadowed her talent, marking a poignant end to a young star who could have gone on to achieve more in the industry. Their untimely deaths serve as a reminder of the often hidden struggles faced by many artists, contrasting the brilliance they brought to their work with the darkness that sometimes lurks beneath. The impact of their roles in The Beguiled will forever be remembered alongside the sorrow of their early demise. The movie marks the third of 5 collaborations between Siegel and Clint Eastwood, following Coogan's Bluff and Two Mules for Sister Sarah, and continuing with Dirty Harry and Escape from Alcatraz. This partnership is notable for its unique blend of storytelling and character development, showcasing Eastwood's evolving persona as an actor. In The Beguiled, Eastwood plays a wounded Union soldier who finds refuge in a Southern girls' school during the Civil War. The film explores themes of desire, manipulation, and the complexities of human relationships, all set against the backdrop of a war-torn society. Siegel's direction brings a tense atmosphere to the film, allowing Eastwood to shine in a role that contrasts with his previous characters. The chemistry between the cast members adds depth to the narrative, making it a compelling watch. This collaboration not only highlights Eastwood's versatility, but also solidifies Siegel's reputation as a master filmmaker. Their work together continues to resonate with audiences, reflecting the changing dynamics of cinema during that era. During the Civil War, Union Corporal John McBurney, played by Clint Eastwood, finds himself in a precarious situation after being wounded. A young girl from a women's school in Louisiana stumbles upon him and brings him back to the school, where he is taken in by the owner, Martha Farnsworth, portrayed by Geraldine Page. With a broken leg, McBurney is nursed back to health in an environment filled with women who are both curious and captivated by him. As he recuperates, the dynamics within the school shift dramatically. The women, isolated from the outside world and longing for companionship, become increasingly fascinated by McBurney's presence. This fascination leads to a complex web of emotions, jealousy, and desire among the women, as they each respond to his charm in different ways. The tension builds as McBurney manipulates the affections of the women, creating a charged atmosphere that ultimately leads to unexpected and dramatic consequences. The film explores themes of seduction, power, and the impact of war on human relationships, making it a compelling narrative set against the backdrop of a tumultuous period in American history. Aware of his precarious situation behind enemy lines, McBurney uses his charm to win over the women at the secluded school. His presence disrupts the established order, creating a mix of tension and intrigue. Edwina, a teacher played by Elizabeth Hartman, finds herself captivated by him, falling deeply in love. McBurney skillfully manipulates her emotions, playing on her vulnerabilities to gain her affection and loyalty. Meanwhile, he also seduces Martha Farnsworth, the head of the school, who is drawn to his charisma and ruggedness. Their affair adds another layer of complexity to the dynamics within the group. Additionally, McBurney engages in a relationship with Carol, an older student portrayed by Joanne Harris. This interaction showcases his ability to navigate the emotional landscape of the women around him, exploiting their feelings for his own benefit. The interplay of desire, manipulation, and emotional turmoil creates a charged atmosphere, leading to unforeseen consequences for all involved. When McBurney is discovered by the other women in Carol's room, a significant conflict arises. The women, rather than allowing him to return to the Union troops, now occupying the southern territories of Louisiana, decide to keep him with them. This decision creates a tense atmosphere filled with intrigue and manipulation. Clint Eastwood, who played McBurney, was deeply influenced by the source material. Producer Jennings Lang provided him with a copy of the book, which captivated Eastwood and inspired his performance. The film showcases Eastwood's ability to portray characters who are not only complex, but also admired by the women around them. This dynamic adds layers to the story, as the women navigate their feelings towards McBurney while grappling with their own desires and the realities of war. The film stands out as one of several in which Eastwood's characters are central to the attention and affection of younger female characters, highlighting themes of attraction and conflict in a unique historical context. Initially, Albert Maltz drafted the script for The Beguiled, but creative differences arose during the development process. This led to a revision by Claude Travers, who took a different approach to the story. Maltz's original script featured a happy ending, which contrasted sharply with the darker themes of the source material. However, director Don Siegel and star Clint Eastwood favored a more faithful adaptation of the book, which concluded with the character McBurney's death. This choice was significant as it enhanced the film's anti-war message, reflecting the turbulent social climate of the early 1970s. The decision to maintain the tragic ending aligned with the film's exploration of themes such as betrayal, manipulation, and the consequences of war. The tension between the characters and the moral complexities they faced became more pronounced with this ending, ultimately shaping the film's impact and legacy. The evolution of the script highlights the challenges of adapting literature to film while staying true to its core messages. The film The Beguiled, directed by Don Siegel, explores complex themes that resonate deeply with the human experience. Siegel emphasized that the narrative delves into sex, violence, vengeance, and the intricate dynamics between men and women. The story unfolds in a secluded Southern girls' school during the Civil War, where a wounded Union soldier finds refuge. His presence ignites a mix of emotions among the women, leading to a charged atmosphere filled with tension and desire. The central theme revolves around the consequences of a man engaging intimately with multiple women, highlighting the emotional turmoil and jealousy that ensues. Siegel's vision captures the darker aspects of human nature, particularly the desire for power and control. The film presents a psychological battle, where the women's initial compassion transforms into a fierce need for retribution. This transformation reflects their struggle against the male figure, symbolizing a deeper commentary on gender dynamics and the complexities of relationships. The film's haunting portrayal of these themes leaves a lasting impression, inviting viewers to reflect on the nature of desire and the consequences of betrayal. Initially, Universal Pictures had a vision for the filming of The Beguiled to take place at Disney Studio Ranch. However, director Don Siegel had a different idea in mind. He preferred to shoot the film at a real antebellum estate located near Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This choice led the filmmakers to an old, dilapidated antebellum home situated about 25 miles from Baton Rouge, right by the banks of the Mississippi River. The mansion, despite its state of disrepair, captivated the filmmakers with its beauty. They recognized its potential and decided to invest a significant amount of money to restore the white-pillared building, bringing it back to its Civil War-era character. This restoration was crucial in creating the authentic atmosphere needed for the film. While the exterior shots were primarily filmed at this estate, some interior scenes were captured at Universal Studios, blending the charm of the location with the studio's resources. The combination of these settings contributed to the film's unique visual style and historical authenticity. Filming for The Beguiled began in April 1970 and lasted for around 10 weeks. During this period, Clint Eastwood took on the role of a wounded Union soldier who finds refuge in a Southern girls' school during the Civil War. The production faced various challenges, but it was an exciting time for the cast and crew. Eastwood was under contract with Universal at the time, which added pressure on him as a leading actor. However, the troubles didn't end with filming. Eastwood expressed frustration with Universal for their handling of the film's release. This dissatisfaction had serious consequences, leading him to leave the studio in 1975. His next major project would not be until he directed and starred in The Changeling in 2008. This long gap marked a significant shift in his career, illustrating the impact of the earlier experiences with The Beguiled. The conflict surrounding the release of the film left a lasting impression on Eastwood, shaping his future decisions in the film industry. Eastwood was initially apprehensive about collaborating with the esteemed Geraldine Page, a prominent New York stage actress known for her exceptional talent. This nervousness soon faded when Page unexpectedly expressed her admiration for Eastwood's earlier work on the TV series Rawhide. This revelation fostered a sense of respect, and camaraderie between the two actors, enhancing their performances on set. Additionally, the filming involved a pivotal scene with Pamela Furton, who was just 11 years old during production. In a memorable moment, Clint Eastwood gave her a surprise kiss, which was intended to prevent her from screaming. The director had suggested this approach for a more provocative scene, aiming to capture a genuine response. The outcome was remarkable, as Furton's shocked reaction was brilliantly caught on the first take, adding a layer of authenticity and spontaneity that elevated the overall impact of the film and showcased the unexpected chemistry among the cast. In June 1987, the tragic demise of co-stars Elizabeth Hartman and Geraldine Page shocked the film community and their fans. Just 3 days apart, both actresses faced untimely ends that highlighted the struggles they endured in their personal lives. Elizabeth Hartman, known for her sensitive performances, battled depression for many years. This internal struggle culminated in a heartbreaking decision when she jumped from her fifth-floor apartment window, leaving behind a legacy of talent and vulnerability. She was only 43 years old at the time of her death. Geraldine Page, a celebrated actress with a remarkable career, passed away from a heart attack at her Manhattan townhouse. At 62, she had achieved great acclaim, including an Academy Award, but her passing added to the sorrow surrounding Hartman's death. The loss of these two talented women within such a short span serves as a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by those in the spotlight, often hidden behind their on-screen personas. Hartman had become a recluse years before her death, which made it challenging for detectives to identify her after her tragic fall. Her withdrawal from public life left many questions about her well-being and the circumstances surrounding her demise. Friends and family noted that she had distanced herself from the social circles she once frequented, leading to a sense of mystery about her final years. In contrast, Page was actively performing at the Neil Simon Theater at the time of her death, showcasing her continued prominence in the acting community. Her performances drew large audiences, and she was celebrated for her talent and charisma on stage. The stark difference between Hartman's reclusive life and Page's vibrant career highlighted the varied paths that actors can take. While one faded into solitude, the other thrived in the spotlight, reminding us of the unpredictable nature of life in the entertainment industry. The juxtaposition of their lives raises questions about fame, personal struggles, and the impact of choices made over time. The film The Beguiled marked a significant shift in Clint Eastwood's career, allowing him to explore more emotionally complex characters. This was a departure from his well-known persona of the tough, cigar-smoking gunslinger. In this film, Eastwood's character is not just a rugged hero. He is portrayed with vulnerability and depth, which adds layers to his performance. The decision to align the film's ending with the book's more tragic conclusion was a deliberate choice that aimed to enhance the anti-war message of the story. By presenting a darker resolution, the film underscores the futility and consequences of war, reflecting the sentiments of the time. This approach not only challenged Eastwood's established image, but also resonated with audiences who were increasingly questioning the glorification of war in cinema. The film's themes and Eastwood's nuanced portrayal contributed to a broader conversation about the impact of conflict on individuals and society, making The Beguiled a pivotal moment in his career and in the portrayal of war in film. The production team invested significantly in restoring the antebellum mansion to its Civil War-era condition. This effort not only aimed for aesthetic appeal, but also highlighted the desire for historical accuracy in the film. The intricate details of the mansion served as a backdrop that enhanced the story's authenticity. Every effort was made to respect the era portrayed, reflecting the dedication and hard work of those involved in the film. Meanwhile, Clint Eastwood's dissatisfaction with how Universal Pictures handled The Beguiled played a crucial role in shaping his career decisions. Frustrated with the studio's approach, Eastwood decided to leave Universal, signifying a critical moment in his professional life. This choice illustrated his commitment to maintaining creative control over his projects. Eastwood's determination to shape his own path in Hollywood was reinforced by this experience, marking a pivotal point in his career as he sought to explore new opportunities beyond the confines of the studio system. Such decisions not only affected his own filmography, but also reflected larger trends within the industry regarding an artist's autonomy. Despite her remarkable talent, Geraldine Page's life came to a tragic end when she was found dead in her Manhattan townhouse. The cause of her death was determined to be a heart attack, and it was particularly shocking as she had failed to arrive at the Neil Simon Theater for her performances. Page was a celebrated actress known for her powerful performances, and her absence left a void in the theater community. On the other hand, Elizabeth Hartman was seen as a rising star with immense potential. Her performances in films like The Beguiled and Walking Tall showcased her talent and ability to captivate audiences. However, Hartman struggled with depression, which cast a shadow over her promising career. Despite her challenges, many believe she had a bright future ahead in the film industry. The contrast between Page's untimely death and Hartman's potential highlights the unpredictable nature of life and careers in the arts. In a quiet southern mansion during the Civil War, a wounded Union soldier stumbles upon a group of women who take him in. This is the setting of The Beguiled, a film that explores themes of desire, betrayal, and the complexities of human relationships. Released in 1971, the movie is based on a novel by Thomas Cullinan. It stands out for its unique perspective on the war and the emotional struggles of its characters. The film features a strong cast, including Clint Eastwood, who plays the soldier, and several talented actresses who portray the women of the house. The story unfolds as tensions rise, revealing how love and jealousy can lead to unexpected consequences. The film is significant not only for its storytelling, but also for its portrayal of women during a tumultuous time in history. It invites viewers to reflect on the nature of attraction and the impact of war on personal lives. The atmosphere is charged with suspense, making it a memorable piece of cinema. The casting process for the 1971 movie The Beguiled was both meticulous and revealing. The director, Don Siegel, sought actors who could embody the complex emotions of their characters. Clint Eastwood was chosen for the role of Corporal John McBurney due to his established reputation as a tough yet vulnerable leading man. His audition showcased a blend of charm and danger, which was essential for the character's dynamic with the women in the story. For the female leads, the casting team held extensive auditions, focusing on the chemistry between the actresses and Eastwood. Geraldine Page, who played Miss Martha, brought a strong presence that added depth to the role. The chemistry tests were crucial, as they revealed how well the actors interacted, especially in tense scenes. The pivotal moment came when the cast members were brought together for group readings, allowing the director to see how they played off each other. This collaborative approach ensured that each actor was not only a fit for their role, but also contributed to the film's overall tension and intrigue. The careful selection of each cast member ultimately shaped the film's haunting atmosphere and emotional impact. Focusing on the directorial vision behind the 1971 movie The Beguiled, the director, Don Siegel, approached the story with a unique blend of tension and psychological depth. Influenced by the Southern Gothic tradition, Siegel aimed to explore themes of desire, betrayal, and the complexities of human relationships. His style was marked by a careful balance of suspense and character development, allowing the audience to feel the underlying tension among the characters. Collaborating closely with the cast, including Clint Eastwood and Geraldine Page, Siegel encouraged improvisation, which added authenticity to their performances. The cinematography played a crucial role, with the use of natural light and intimate framing enhancing the film's eerie atmosphere. Siegel's vision was to create a haunting narrative that lingered in the minds of viewers, making them question the nature of morality and survival in a confined setting. The film's production design also reflected the period's aesthetics, immersing the audience in the Civil War era. This meticulous attention to detail contributed to the film's lasting impact and resonance. Filming The Beguiled in 1971 presented unique challenges and creative solutions. The production took place in Louisiana, where the lush landscapes provided a perfect backdrop for the story. The set design was crucial, as it needed to reflect the Civil War era accurately. The filmmakers paid close attention to detail, using period-appropriate furniture and decor to create an authentic atmosphere. The main location was a plantation house, which required careful restoration to match the historical context. Logistically, the crew faced difficulties with the weather, as sudden rain could disrupt shooting schedules. To combat this, they developed a flexible shooting plan that allowed them to adapt quickly. Innovative techniques included the use of natural light to enhance the film's mood, creating a more intimate and haunting feel. The cinematographer employed unique camera angles to capture the tension between characters, adding depth to the storytelling. These elements combined to create a visually striking film that resonated with audiences. The creation of the score and soundtrack for the 1971 film The Beguiled involved a careful blend of music that enhances the film's narrative and emotional depth. The composer, who worked closely with the director, aimed to reflect the tension and complexity of the characters' relationships. The music features haunting melodies that evoke a sense of longing and unease, perfectly matching the film's themes of desire and betrayal. Musicians contributed to the score by incorporating traditional instruments, which added an authentic Southern feel to the film's setting. The use of strings and piano creates a delicate yet intense atmosphere, allowing the audience to feel the characters' inner struggles. Insights from the composers reveal that they wanted the music to be a character in itself, guiding viewers through the emotional landscape of the story. The careful selection of tracks and the way they are woven into key scenes help to elevate the film, making the music an integral part of the storytelling experience. The Beguiled features several iconic scenes that leave a lasting impression on the audience. One notable moment is when the injured soldier, played by Clint Eastwood, is discovered by the women at the Southern boarding school. The direction by Don Siegel creates a tense atmosphere, highlighting the mix of vulnerability and danger. The performances, especially by Geraldine Page and Elizabeth Hartman, convey a complex blend of desire and fear, drawing viewers into their emotional turmoil. The cinematography captures the lush, oppressive beauty of the setting, enhancing the film's themes of isolation and seduction. The use of light and shadow plays a crucial role in building suspense, making the audience feel the weight of the characters' decisions. Filmmakers have commented on how the film explores the darker sides of human nature, and the actors have shared their experiences of portraying such layered characters. These moments resonate deeply, prompting viewers to reflect on the moral complexities presented. The Beguiled, released in 1971, had a significant cultural and social impact that resonated with audiences of its time. The film, set during the Civil War, explored themes of desire, manipulation, and the complexities of gender roles. It presented a unique perspective on women's experiences in a male-dominated society, which sparked discussions about femininity and power dynamics. Audiences were captivated by the tension and psychological drama, leading to a lasting influence on pop culture. The film's portrayal of women as both nurturing and vengeful challenged traditional stereotypes, encouraging viewers to rethink their perceptions of female characters in cinema. This shift contributed to a broader conversation about women's rights and autonomy during a time of social change in the 1970s. The Beguiled's haunting atmosphere and complex characters have inspired filmmakers and artists, making it a reference point in discussions about gender and sexuality in film. Its legacy continues to be felt in contemporary cinema, where similar themes are explored. The Beguiled received a mix of critical reception upon its release in 1971. Many critics praised the film for its unique storytelling and strong performances, particularly highlighting the work of Elizabeth Taylor and Geraldine Page. The film's atmosphere, combining tension and seduction, was noted as a standout feature. Audience reactions varied, with some viewers captivated by the film's psychological depth, while others found it slow-paced. Despite mixed reviews, The Beguiled garnered attention during awards season. It received an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress for Geraldine Page, which underscored her talent and the film's impact. The recognition from the Academy highlighted the film's artistic merit and the skill of those involved. The accolades contributed to the legacy of the film, ensuring it remained a topic of discussion in cinematic history. The film's unique approach and the performances of its cast left a lasting impression on both critics and audiences alike, marking it as a significant work of its time. During the making of The Beguiled in 1971, the cast and crew experienced a unique blend of tension and camaraderie. Filming took place in a historic plantation house in Louisiana, which added an eerie atmosphere to the production. The actors, including Clint Eastwood and Geraldine Page, often shared stories about the challenges of working in such a hot and humid environment. They would joke about the heat, which sometimes made it difficult to stay in character. Eastwood, known for his laid-back demeanor, would often lighten the mood with his humor, helping to ease the stress of long shooting days. The director, Don Siegel, was known for his strong leadership style, which sometimes led to clashes with the cast. However, these moments often resulted in creative breakthroughs. The women in the film, including Elizabeth Hartman and Joanne Harris, formed a close bond during filming, often discussing their characters and the complexities of the story. They would share meals together, creating a sense of family that translated into their performances. The film's haunting score was composed by the talented Lalo Schifrin, who would often play music on set to inspire the actors. This blend of personal stories and professional challenges made the production of The Beguiled a memorable experience for everyone involved. The Beguiled, released in 1971, has left a significant mark on film history through its unique storytelling and strong female characters. The film, set during the Civil War, explores themes of desire, manipulation, and the complexities of human relationships. Its portrayal of women in a confined setting, dealing with their emotions and moral dilemmas, was ahead of its time. This focus on female perspectives influenced later filmmakers to create more nuanced and complex female characters. The film's blend of suspense and psychological drama paved the way for future works that explore similar themes, such as the 2017 remake by Sofia Coppola, which reinterpreted the original story with a fresh lens. The Beguiled's impact can also be seen in the way it challenges traditional gender roles and presents a more layered view of women's experiences. Its legacy continues to inspire discussions about gender dynamics in cinema, encouraging filmmakers to delve deeper into the emotional lives of their characters. Reflecting on the 1971 film The Beguiled, many viewers may find themselves recalling how it shaped their understanding of storytelling and character development. The film's unique blend of tension and intimacy invites audiences to explore complex emotions and moral dilemmas. As you think back on your own experiences with this film, consider how it may have influenced your perspective on relationships and trust. Did the characters resonate with you in a way that made you rethink your own interactions? Perhaps the film's haunting atmosphere left a lasting impression, prompting you to appreciate the artistry of cinema in a new light. Sharing your thoughts can help others connect with their own memories of the film. Engage with this community by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more discussions on cinematic gems like The Beguiled. Your stories and insights are valuable, and they can inspire others to reflect on their own experiences with this classic